Hey everyone, welcome back. My name is Zane. Today we're going to be having a look at Clover. We've got big news. We've got a lot to go through. So let's get started. For everyone who don't know what Clover is, I'll give you a summary. So Clover is a substrate-based Polkadot parachain. Clover is committed to providing easy-to-use blockchain infrastructures and creating a one-stop comprehensive infrastructure platform, which aims to reduce the threshold and cost for developers while bringing them great returns. But if you want to get more in depth, Clover is a blockchain operating system which contains storage layers, smart contracts layers, DeFi protocol layers, and eApps layers. And even in these steps, you can get even more in depth. But fundamentally, it's built on Substrate. Now, Substrate is technically fit for Clover. By building on top of Substrate, Clover is able to leverage the extensive functionalities in Substrates that provide out of the box rather than needing to build them from scratch. Now, these functionalities include peer-to-peer networking, consensus mechanism, governance functionality, EVM implementations, and a whole lot more. So basically what all of that means is that using substrates will dramatically reduce the time and work needed to implement Clover, which is what everyone wants. Everyone wants to implement their crypto in a much more fast and easy transition. Now, substrates allows a great degree of customization, which is compulsory when achieving compatibility with Ethereum. Meanwhile, by adopting Rust, Clover will gain both safety guarantees and performance enhancements. So in summary, that was Clover in basic terminology. So before we continue this video, I must declare that this video is not financial advice. This video is not supposed to be taken as financial advice. This video is strictly for entertainment purposes and for educational purposes. So let's get into it. First thing that we're going to be having a look at is Clover price. Clover was added to Coinbase, which has been a big deal for Clover. And I believe this was around the 17th or 18th. And as you can see, there was an immediate reaction in the price. Now, naturally, we've got to take a look at Clover's price. We've got to take an in-depth look at Clover's price. Now, I mentioned previously that after being listed on Coinbase, Clover obviously went above $1, went above $1.50. Clover's definitely lost some momentum. If you have a closer look at this period right here, what you'll notice with these candlesticks is that you'll see a lot more red than green. You do have a little bit of green, which tells me that there is resistance. Whenever people are selling, there is resistance. But the further it went was the less green that you saw the majority of the time. Eventually around July the 20th, which was actually quite recent, you actually saw that there was an immediate push, an immediate surge in the price. And the 21st, literally overnight, 24 hours, there's an immediate surge. It started stabilizing around between $1.10 and $1.02. And that's good. This is good for many reasons because this gives us an idea of what the realistic price of this crypto is. We're now on the 28th of July, and this was around the 21st of July. So it's been over a week and the price has stabilized, which is good. This gives us a realistic idea of where the price is, where the value of this cryptocurrency is. The question is, can this coin go back to around $1.80, $1.75? You know, this is the target ultimately. Because with cryptocurrencies, first you want to target the last all-time high. And when you've crossed that threshold, then you want to target you actually want to make a new target, a new all-time high. Maybe that's above $2, who knows? But we're certainly watching Clover closely to see when exactly it's going to hit that $2 mark again. Now, this actually excites me. I really like it when a cryptocurrency has a stable price, and I can actually make a proper determination of what I think and what I feel. You know, it's not just going up and down and up and down constantly. It actually has a nice stabilization. Because what this tells you is that even if the price does fall, like say let's make a prediction, right? Let's get a bit hands-on. Say that the price did fall above $1, say around 90 cents. Well, because it's stabilized around this price, automatically we're very confident that the price will naturally have an incline to go back to where it originally was eventually. Usually the price will fall because of bad news in the press, or simply because the hype have died down. Now, in Clover's case, I think the hype has already been dying down quite a lot. That's why the price have gone down. And that's fundamentally one of the reasons why the price have actually stabilized, because the hype is dying down. And this is good because this gives us a realistic price, like I've been saying once again. But if the price does fall down below $1, around 90 cents, well, this will give investors some really clever idea, because now investors will think, well, we've got a chance to make 10%, 20%, 30% if we invest around 90 cents when the price does go back to a stabilized price around $1.15 or $1.20. You're looking at 20%. You're looking at 10%, 20% increase on your initial investment, which is good for a lot of investors because this is predictable. It's a predictable market space. So naturally, what I want to see from Clover is obviously that it keeps on doing well. Right now, it's on a green candle, which is good. But naturally, it's going to have a little bit of a realistic price fall again. It's gonna fall back down a little bit, but that's to be expected. Everyone likes to see green, but usually I like to see a lot of red. I like it when the price is going down because that means there's a cheaper price for you to buy into this crypto or stocks or share, whatever you're buying into. So I like it. I usually like it when the price is going down. So as you can see, the price actually just ticked over $1.20 because we're currently in the green. We've got a green candle and it's doing really well. But like I predicted, this is usually around the pace of when it will naturally fall back down, because you don't really see candles getting this big consistently with Clover. If you go back a while, naturally you look at this candle around the 20th. This was actually a really big candle, a lot of positive energy right there. But like I said, this was before the price actually stabilized. This price was around $1.11. You compare that to the current candle, it's around the same, $1.10 and $1.11. There's not much difference. Like you're seeing, there's another candle forming, another green candle that's forming. So I like to see more green, and it's doing exactly what I want it to do. In my personal opinion, I do think that the price will fall just a little bit, and it will keep correcting itself, because it's normal to get that candle. To get the second green candle is normal. If we go back to around the 25th of July, let's talk about the tiny candle first. It actually started around $1.13. But then the second candle, which was the big one, actually started around $1.14. And where did it ended? Which is quite exciting, $1.22. And then there was a third candle. And these are all three green candles. Really, really good, really rare, but really good. I say it's rare. It's rare to have three good candles, not just three candles, not just three green candles. I mean, there's 4 green candles, but we mean good candles, candles that are high, that are doing really well. $1.22, that's really well. But what amazed me was a third candle actually picked up the momentum and just carried on to $1.26. A few moments ago, you actually saw that the price was at $1.20 because of this green candle, and there was an additional green candle that was being formed. But I predicted that the price will eventually fall down just a little bit, just like it's doing right now as we speak. Candles like these, they don't just form out of thin air. They're not green the entire way. There's always a little bit of resistance, and sometimes it just keeps on going back up into the green. In this case, it's actually falling substantially. A moment ago, it actually fall down to $1.17, and now it's at $1.20, $1.16. So when I said it's falling substantially, I meant that, but I still think that there's no need to worry. Like I said, 3 green candles is rare, but even a candle such as this, that's really good, that's rare in itself. So there's no need to worry. I knew that the price was going to fall down anyway. That's actually quite normal in the market. This is fundamentally why I don't do trading. It's not because I can't predict the market. The reason I don't do trading is simply because my time can be spent doing better things. The main reason I don't do trading is because if I was to trade, I'd want to trade with big money. We're talking like 10 grand, 20 grand, 50 grand, 100 grand, big money. I'm not planning on trading with just a couple £100. If I was going to do that, that would just be a complete waste of my time. The time I spent wasting watching these charts just to make a couple hundred pounds will be a waste of my time. But that's what I'm looking. That's what I think is going to happen around this mark. You might see a second candle in the red, but nevertheless, I think it'll be in the green quite shortly. In a few hours. There's nothing to worry about really. Now let's get on to some reports, some updates from Clover. Now this was in the month of June 2021. For everyone who don't know, there's a few things that happen in the network, and I mean most of these things, most people are not going to even understand. And why should you? You know, why should you? I actually don't expect you to. But what I do expect you to try to understand is it's what's going on in the ecosystem of Clover Finance. Let's start with this one, which is really important for a lot of crypto, is marketing, social media. That's where we connect with a lot of cryptocurrency that we like. That's where we follow cryptocurrency news. And the Telegram followers exceeded 70K. This is really good. This is a tight-knit community, and this is good for a lot of people. NFTs, established strategic partner with Current Network to allow non-custodial trading for any assets on Clover, included stablecoin, digital fiat, and NFTs. So this is good for many reasons because one, Clover is a smart contract platform and completed the development of the mobile wallet swap function. This is really good because in any mobile wallet, it's really good when you can swap your tokens or your ERC20 tokens or your cryptos, whatever you're holding in your wallet. It's always good to be able to swap these tokens and to hold your tokens safely, if I might add. So this was my quick video on Clover Finance. It's just a quick update on what happened in June. A quick price update as well, a quick price analysis. I actually found out really educational, and let me know what you think. Do you think I'm right that the price is definitely stabilized around the market is right now? Also, I'm planning on making more videos on Clover, talking about the Clover DNA itself, talking more about the price of Clover as well, because I really want to stay up to date with the Clover price. Almost on a daily basis, I'm looking at the Clover price just to stay up to date and have a proper understanding of where the price is going, because it's really interesting for me that the price is stabilized, and it's really interesting now, where is it going to go? That's the exciting part for me. And it could be exciting for you guys as well, because I'll probably be making a video about that exact same thing. But I can get more in depth on the token itself, the backers, the partners, more on the blogs and what's going on with the graph and Clover. There's a lot of things to go through. So if you enjoyed this video and you want to see more on Clover, just let me know. Now, thank you for watching, subscribe, and of course, I will see you in the next video.